Home gardens in Sri Lanka are beautiful and rich in culture and in yield. They are among the oldest land use activities globally and play a key role in forest and resource management in Sri Lanka. The construction of a house and its home garden, called vasthu, became popular after the introduction of Buddhism to the country in 247 BC. These highly diverse agroforestry systems provide many environmental, economic, and cultural benefits. They are natural organic ecosystems that function just as effectively as natural forests in a tiered canopy layout and promote enhanced land productivity by producing more with less land surface.
What you see around us is the well-developed Canadian home gardens at their best. So it's an amphitheater-like situation. When you look at the top, there are timber trees, which are like the durians, which are going to the canopy, jack trees, breadfruit trees. Beneath that, you find the spice trees, which are the nutmegs and also cloves. And even where there is more light, you find banana trees and arecanut trees. Then at the lowest stratum, at more or less near the ground, the shrubby species that are of medicinal value mostly, and also what the kitchen needs are catered to.
In addition to providing vital ecosystem services like soil, water, and climate regulation, they also provide an important source of income. Home gardens contribute 30 to 40% of the economy in Kandy, which has transitioned from subsistence farming to commercial farming. This is a result of the cash crops produced in home gardens, like nutmeg, and the fact that home gardens yield produce year-round, unlike monoculture plantations.
මේක අපිටත් පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිටත් භාවිත කරලා මේ වෙළඳ පොළටත් දාන්න පුළුවන්. මේ අරක මේ තේ විතරක් තිබ්බොත් ඒකේ මිල බැස්සොත් එහෙම අපි ඒ පාඩුවත් විඳ ගන්න ඕන. එතකොට මේකේ දැන් පොල් ටික තියෙන අපිත් ප්‍රයෝජනෙට අරන් පිටරත් දෙනවා. මේ අනිත් ඒවත් එහෙමයි මේ පළතුරු ටිකත් එහෙමයි. ගම්මිරිස් මේ කුරුඳු අලිපෙර ගෙඩිය උනත් මේ මැංගුස් ගෙඩිය ඔක්කොම මේ වැඩි හරිය දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙළඳ පොළට. ඒකයි එක එක මිල මට්ටම් තියෙනින්ද.
සාකච්ඡා කරනවා මේ පාර අස්සෙන්ෙන් අපි මොනවද කරන්නේ කියලා. අපි තව දියුණු කරගන්න මොනවද කරන්නේ? අපි මොනවද අපි කරන්නේ එහෙම කියලා. හිතලා ඉතින් කරනවා ඒ වගේ දේවල්.
Additionally, home gardens provide 40% of the country's timber, so they help conserve forests by reducing pressure on them. Local people don't need to go illegally into the forest to fetch fuel wood, but can harvest it directly in their plots. They also sequester high amounts of carbon, which helps mitigate climate change. For this reason, the Sri Lankan government is targeting home gardens as an effective way to realize its national REDD+ objectives and curb its annual forest loss by 36%.
With the implementation of REDD+ strategy, we are trying to enhance the forest cover from 29% to 32%. By implementing this home garden component within the REDD+ activity is also we are helping to implement the national policy and the legislation. Conservation and management of natural forest and the environment is a national priority.
Home gardens cover about 1 million hectares of Sri Lanka, or 14.3% of the country. The UN REDD program is helping the government of Sri Lanka to scale up the use and productivity of home gardens by providing technical support and expertise.
The home gardens really show that you do not need costly, complex, new or even innovative measures to implement REDD+. There are many tried and trusted practical solutions that can be found, and we just need to scale up. We must understand that countries implement REDD+ in the context of other development challenges, economic growth, and of course the need to provide food security to growing populations. The UN REDD program has been supporting Sri Lanka for 4 years to develop all the elements required for the country to implement REDD+. And now we are into what we call the implementation phase. It is down to Sri Lankan stakeholders, government, civil society and private sector to implement all these policies and measures we have developed jointly.
One of the private sector actions being taken to promote home gardens is the production of biomass from the Gliricidia tree, which grows naturally across the country. The crop is multifunctional. Not only does it produce fuel wood, which reduces illegal logging, but it is used as a natural fence and fertilizer for the soil and fodder for livestock.
I wanted to do something in energy, and biomass was attractive because it has the possibility to also have poverty alleviation at the same time. What we do is we work with smallholder farmers. We would pay them the fuel wood we buy, and that fuel wood can be actually converted into steam-generated power.
Home gardens balance the important considerations of food security, livelihoods, and conservation, and provide an inexpensive and accessible way for the diverse sectors of government, business, and civil society in Sri Lanka to work together to protect its beautiful forests and natural environment.